This is Michele Knight, and this is the astrological update for Taurus for the week beginning the 9th of July. Now, this week we have a fabulous Venus and Jupiter conjunction, and that's happening in your second house of security and finances. And it's also trining Mars, the planet of passion and action, in your sixth house. So what this means is you have the potential, you have the power to be able to really ground your ideas and look into the details of your passions and your dreams and all the things that you want to do in an idealistic way and ground them in reality. Has there been a dream that you thought, I'm not going to be able to do that, it's not practical? Well, if so, this week you may have the opportunity to really think about how you can make it happen in the real world. We also have Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable and genius, going retrograde, going backwards, and that's in your 12th house. So Uranus is saying there may be some unpredictable idea that you had in the past or some unexpected revelation, and you're revisiting that in some way. You might not expect to, you might think you're very set in your ways at the moment, but something's going to come up to remind you of a spiritual inspiration from the past. Or perhaps you'll meet someone that you've got a past life connection to that comes back into your life and encourages you to do something wild and unusual. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, is doing its thing and going retrograde again, which can sometimes be a bit of a pain in the bottom because it can lead to some kind of communication difficulties or things that aren't clear. But it also, the hidden gift of it is that you're able to go back in time and rectify the way that you've communicated in the past. And in fact, the way that you communicated in the past is a big clue to some treasure that you can deal with now to transform a relationship. Now, it's happening in your 4th house of your home and your security and your family. So there may be a past communication problem that comes up again, but it's coming up again not just to annoy you, it's coming up again just to remind you that we are in constant change and flux, and we're in a very special time at the moment where all of our souls and our relationships are evolving, and it's urging you not to be stubborn but to surrender to doing things slightly differently. Now, the moon, Jupiter and Venus conjunct in the second are sextiling this Mercury, which is good news, and they're also sextiling that Uranus. So whatever happens has a flavor of magic. Even if it appears a little bit tricky, it ends up being for your greater good. So embrace the new and unusual and be open to change this week. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.